Hi, my name's Julia Roebuck, and I am the founder and creative director of Upcycle Fashion, which is a circular textiles practice. I established Upcycle Fashion in 2010 to teach people how to use textile skills and creativity to extend the active use of textiles so you can keep them in your life for longer and avoid wasting all the fabric, energy, labor, water, chemicals, fuel, and plastic it has taken to get it to you in the first place. I work delivering upcycle and repair workshops and talks in primary and secondary schools, colleges, universities, places of work, and community centres around the UK. I have always been obsessed with waste and what people throw away. And when I was young, I started cutting up clothes and going through the bags that people would be taking to the charity shop to have first look through so that I could take the pieces that I liked. I've never seen clothes, but as bits of fabric in shapes to be made into other pieces of clothing. And it's a real creative challenge. And I've always found that it's constantly pushed me as a designer. I established Upcycle Fashion in 2010 when I was studying at London College of Fashion, but I actually started university at University of the Arts London in 2005, when many of these problems associated with textile pollution, waste, and ethics within making and manufacturing were well known. Fast forward to today, and whilst many small brands do live their values and produce clothing that nurtures people and planet, mass manufacture continues to produce over 100 billion items of clothing every year. Most of it's made from plastic, and we have no fiber recycling capability to handle the capacity of textiles that are produced, consumed, and wasted globally every year. And that's just the clothing. So think about all the textiles we need for other products like carpets, bedding, mattresses, and towels. Textiles are everywhere. Global textile reuse systems are struggling under the weight of this overproduction model. Such vast overconsumption sees discarded clothing dumped around the world in landfill sites and incineration, but also on beaches, leaching into the oceans, and even dumped in deserts around the world. New textile products are marketed to consumers ever faster, ever easier, ever cheaper. Through apps and social media, influencers can be paid more than the garment workers to promote excess and rapid consumption over quality, longevity, and our own personal unique style and creativity. Through my work, I seek to empower everybody to value longevity in the textiles they own and to see themselves not as textile consumers, but as citizens who have an active role to play in the life cycle of these textile products in our lives. Not as passive consumers to own and discard, but as active citizens to mend and make and upcycle or swap or sell. There's so many emerging models that can help provide the solutions. As citizens, we have this power to create the system change that is so urgently needed and desperately lacking across the sector at the moment. I've spoken about my work at festivals, conferences, assemblies, community centres, Houses of Parliament in London, and I see a growing movement happening, not just here in the UK, but around the world. There are so many ways that you can get involved, from learning some basic sewing skills that help you to keep hold of your clothes for longer. So whether that's sewing on a button, taking up a hem, making something fit you a little bit better. So we are sold clothing for sizes, but we are not all the same range of sizes. We are different shapes, we are different heights, we are different people, and we deserve clothing that represents us and celebrates our own individual, unique style. I see this movement growing here in the UK and around the world, and I hope that you feel inspired to be part of it.